Japan's oldest doctor lived to 105, and his secret? He started every morning with olive oil and orange juice. No supplements, no strict diets, just a few everyday foods that fight aging from the inside out. If you want to live longer and feel younger, you can't miss what comes next. Genetics versus diet. Some say longevity is written in our genes, but the truth is, your plate has more power than your DNA. In places like Okinawa or Sardinia, people don't live past 100 because of luck. They do it with intention. Their diet is rich in leafy greens, fermented foods, whole grains, olive oil, and nuts and seeds. A daily routine, not a rare event. Think about it. A breakfast with oats, olive oil drizzled toast, and a handful of walnuts can set the tone for the day. While genetics might give you a head start, inflammation from poor choices can steal years off your life. Just one switch, like swapping white rice for quinoa, can support gut health and protect your future. Dr. Hinohara knew this well. He didn't chase fads or count calories. He simply ate smart, with purpose. He believed in food as prevention, not just pleasure. And behind every spoonful of miso soup or bowl of sautéed spinach was the quiet rebellion against aging. One bite at a time. Leafy greens for lifelong vitality. There's a quiet power in leafy greens. Kale, spinach, Swiss chard, the kind of power that doesn't shout, but saves lives. Packed with vitamins A, C, and K, these humble leaves protect your vision, strengthen your bones, and whisper to your immune system, "I've got you." They also help fight inflammation like a natural bodyguard. Ever tried adding sautéed kale with garlic and olive oil to your dinner? Or throwing spinach into your morning smoothie with a dash of chia seeds? These simple shifts don't just improve gut health. They balance blood sugar and keep your heart beating like a well-tuned drum. Dr. Hinohara often spoke of moderation, but he never compromised on nutrition. He saw leafy greens not as a side dish, but as the foundation of vitality. They're not trendy, they're timeless. And as we explore what else shaped his legendary diet, something more fermented starts bubbling beneath the surface. Fermented foods for gut and mental health. Most people underestimate the gut, but those who live long, like Dr. Hinohara, treat it like a sacred temple. Yogurt, kimchi, miso. These fermented wonders aren't just tasty. They build armies of good bacteria that defend your gut, calm your mind, and lower inflammation from the inside out. Imagine this. You're feeling anxious, low on energy. Your focus is off. Instead of another coffee, you reach for kefir or miso soup. That's not a snack, that's strategy. By nurturing your microbiome, you're not just digesting better, you're building emotional resilience and long-term mental clarity. Dr. Hinohara knew the brain and the belly were best friends. His daily diet whispered this truth. A healthy gut means a healthy mind. And while fermented foods worked behind the scenes, another silent hero was always present on his plate, keeping energy high and blood sugar steady. Whole grains for sustained energy. If you've ever felt tired, after a meal, you might be fueling wrong. Whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice give you energy that doesn't crash halfway through your day. Unlike refined carbs, these grains carry fiber, vitamins, and the power to reduce inflammation and stabilize blood sugar naturally. Picture your breakfast. Instead of sugary cereal, try warm oatmeal with flax seeds, sliced banana, and a drizzle of olive oil. That's not just a meal, that's momentum. Whole grains feed your gut, fuel your brain, and help regulate cholesterol like a gentle internal reset. Dr. Hinohara often preferred rice, but not the sticky white kind in takeout boxes. He knew the magic lived in the grains that still had their soul. And as his meals nurtured his body, another golden treasure in his kitchen worked overtime to keep his heart and skin glowing. Olive oil, liquid gold for longevity. Not all oils are created equal. Olive oil, especially extra virgin, is liquid gold in every sense. It's rich in monounsaturated fats and polyphenols that fight inflammation, protect your heart, sharpen your brain, and even keep your skin smooth like you just came back. From vacation, drizzle it over roasted vegetables, stir it into soups, or sip a teaspoon with orange juice, like Dr. Hinohara did every morning. Sounds strange? Maybe. But he lived to 105. Coincidence? Doubtful. That daily ritual was a quiet rebellion against age and disease. This oil doesn't just make things taste better, it makes life better. It lifts HDL cholesterol, shields against neurodegeneration, and fuels the body in ways most energy drinks only dream of. But while olive oil held court at the table, smaller warriors quietly played their part too. Nuts and seeds, small but mighty. Don't be fooled by their size. Nuts and seeds are nutritional giants. Almonds, walnuts, chia, flax. Each one is like a capsule of longevity, full of healthy fats, fiber, protein, and omega-3s. They fight inflammation, protect brain health, and lower the risk of heart disease with every crunchy bite. Keep a small jar of mixed nuts at your desk. Add flax seeds to your morning oats, or sprinkle chia into your smoothies. These tiny habits, they don't take time, they buy you time. They're the perfect on-the-go snack that nourishes the body without spiking blood sugar. Dr. Hinohara didn't waste time with empty calories. He favored foods that worked for him, not against him. And while he embraced these mighty minis, he also warned of something that could undo all the good. A silent saboteur hiding in many modern kitchens. Avoid processed foods and sugar. Sugar may taste sweet, but it ages you bitterly. Dr. Hinohara called out processed foods and excess sugar for what they really are: accelerators of inflammation, oxidative stress, and premature aging. That daily soda or microwaved dinner. It's not convenience. It's a slow leak on your health. Swap the cookie for a handful of almonds, or that sugary yogurt for plain Greek with honey and seeds. These aren't sacrifices. They're upgrades. They stabilize your blood sugar, improve gut health, and cut the cravings that processed foods sneakily create. Hinohara's wisdom was simple. Eat food with purpose, not packaging. He rarely ate until full and never followed a rigid schedule. His meals were light, natural, and guided by balance. A rhythm that reveals itself clearly when we look at his own personal diet and daily routine. Dr. Hinohara's daily diet and philosophy. Dr. Hinohara didn't just live long, he lived light. His mornings began with coffee, milk, and orange juice blended with olive oil. Yes, olive oil. His lunches were modest, and dinners balanced with leafy greens, fish, rice, and the occasional lean meat. No overthinking, no overeating. He believed the body should feel slightly hungry, not stuffed. His secret? Stop eating when you're 80% full, a practice known in Okinawa as hara hachibu. And unlike most, he didn't let a clock dictate his meals. Instead, he followed intuition, energy, and rhythm. What's more impressive? He never fixated on strict diets or punishing routines. He embraced moderation, joy, and simplicity, a powerful trio for longevity. But even beyond his plate, there was something else fueling his remarkable life. Something that diet alone could never replace. Holistic longevity. Beyond food. Longevity doesn't live in the kitchen alone. The longest living people walk daily, garden, dance, and stretch. Not because they have to, but because it brings joy. Dr. Hinohara himself took the stairs until his final days, proving that movement isn't just exercise. It's life in motion. They also protect their peace. Stress, poor sleep, and isolation are silent killers, just as harmful as processed foods. That's why strong social ties, quality rest, and laughter are part of the longevity blueprint. A quick walk with a friend or a phone call to someone you love can be more powerful than a supplement. So yes, leafy greens and fermented foods help, but so does purpose. Ikigai. What keeps you waking up excited? What gives your life meaning? Because in the end, it's not just about living long. It's about living fully. And well, that brings us to something even more surprising. Now that you know what truly fuels a long, vibrant life, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you keep relying on luck and genetics? Or will you take control of your plate, your habits, your future? Start with one change today. Add leafy greens to your lunch, switch your snacks for nuts and seeds, or try Dr. Hinohara's olive oil ritual tomorrow morning. Your health isn't waiting, and neither should you. If this opened your eyes, imagine what else is coming. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's keep unlocking the secrets of longevity together.